Generative AI is now in vogue. Most of the tech companies are actually talking about it probably every day, and they are actually thinking about investing a huge amount in this. But what about the normal people? What about the common people? And most of them are not fully aware of generative AI. So for them, it might sound like a jargon. So, don't we think that we should do something for them to make them understand how generative AI is going to help each and every person to save time? Generative AI is one of the branches of artificial intelligence. Then, how is it different from the normal artificial intelligence or regular artificial intelligence that we need to understand? I recently acquired a certificate which is awarded to me by Microsoft as well as LinkedIn. And through that particular course, I understood and learned a lot of things about generative AI. But I'm not going to go into some technicalities. For example, supervised learning, unsupervised learning, or maybe decoder, encoder, and how the algorithm works. Yes, of course, there is a typical technology involved which is called neural networks, and that is developed keeping human brains in mind. So, in a simple way, you are generating something by using artificial intelligence. Say, for example, you are a painter. You're painting. You're creating pictures, right? You're capturing moments. But if you are thinking about that, I want to capture, I want to paint something that nobody has seen before, what would you do? Your brain needs to have some sort of idea, and those ideas will definitely come either you have heard or you have seen. So your brain actually collected some sort of data. Over here, same methodology used. For example, you're creating a dish, right? And you want to add some new ingredients to it so that your audience or the people who are going to have that particular dish will find it interesting and pretty new, right? Our chefs do that pretty often. So it's similar to that. You are actually providing data to computers, asking the computer to work on the data to create something new which is not existing. A movie writer, each and every time the person is writing something, a new story for a new movie, how would the person write something new every time? The person must have seen, heard, right? So the ideas, they are collecting it from somewhere. So those are data for our brain. And then with those data, maybe you are making slight changes here and there, and you are trying to create another story out of it. So the machine is going to do the same thing. Your brain and the computer both work on a similar methodology, but the difference is capacity, functionality, speed. If you are writing something, if you are into music, you want to be enchanted. If you are into maybe painting, you are trying to be inspired by something. Of course, there are endless opportunities to use generative AI to get the best result out of it. But remember, generative AI is actually doing a lot of work to save time and to expand our creativity. But it's lacking in so many other fields. And please don't be scared that generative AI will take everything over and will become jobless or maybe valueless. No.